Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. I can't even do my promo right now. I can't even. Do my normal promo because of what I'm talking about here today. And I wanted to go on before Gary jumps on. I just talked to him. He's going to be joining me here in a minute because I wanted to speak to all of you people first before we kick this whole thing off. So I'm going to go down the line, say hi to everybody in the chat. Thank you, 14 people who are watching, because I feel like I need to come to you guys personally and vent how I feel about what transpired last night. So let me go down the chat, say hi to everyone. I'm going to give you guys a little brief how I feel, because I don't know if you could tell from my voice, I'm like shaking. I don't think I've ever been this angry before. And I was in the Brie Larson era of comments. If you guys don't know my channel, really don't like her. But let me go and say hi to everyone, and then I'll get things started. I want to say hey to JD fan, good to see you. Miss Antiphy, wonderful to have you here. Coffee, hey, love to see you here. We got Magic Mayhem. I saw you here. Linda A, good to see you. Amanda, lovely to see you here. Margot, hey. Caroline, hi. Claudia, hey. Tiffany, good to see you here. Some of you guys I made mods. Last night I had a show, if you guys don't know, and I added some mods here. I actually had some Amber Heard trolls. It's funny because I don't consider myself to be really that big yet. So the fact that I had people coming in and saying nonsensical stuff in my chat, I was just like, well, you're making it. People are noticing you. So, and I guess that's what this is really about. Before I really dive into this and get into my personal feelings, and then before I have Gary come on here, thank you, Margot, and have him talk to you guys too, because I've gotten to know Gary. I called him up. I was so angry. I was so upset that I called him offline, and I said, man, I have no plan for this. But I said, I have no plan for this. I have no general direction. I just want to get out here and talk to the people. Hold on a second. Sorry, had to resend the link. I don't know why my camera freezes when I switch over apps. I had no plan for this. I did not tag this video. I'm not looking to get subscribers off of this. I'm just looking to talk to people because I'm just really angry, and that's what I do as a YouTuber. So apparently there is someone named Trusty McGoo, and he hey Gary, what's up?
Hey man, what's going on?
I'm just setting everything up for people.
Cool.
Kind of giving them my perspective of why I'm so angry. Like I'm shaking right now.
Yeah,
It's really hard for me to talk. And I was telling people, I called you, and I was like, I'm so angry, I can't even shoot a video. I know what's out there. People are like, yeah, we just can't give this any notice. And I didn't put my tags in this video. I'm not looking to make any kind of subscriber base off of nonsense like this.
Yeah.
But me and you did a stream with Rob, Rob Rules, and he's a good friend of ours. And I'm coming on and talking about this because it affected someone that I know. And I don't know the guy who did this personally, and I wanted to preference that because I don't want to speak on anybody that I don't know, but I do know Rob, and I am very cool with him, and I'm cool with you. And we spent an hour and a half spilling our heart out about things to help people who were disturbed. And this fucking person goes and does something so fucking horrendous. You know what? I'm going to let you take this while I can gain my composure, take a sip of coffee, and just so people know why we're talking about this.
Sure, man. Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to go off camera for a second. I'm so fucking...
Yeah, get yourself together, bro. I got to do that too. I'm still trying, man. I had a pretty rough night, and so I had to watch a Johnny Depp movie to calm my nerves. So, hey everybody, what's going on, guys? It's good to see all of you. Yeah, so we're talking about this because this really hit close to home. And when I did my video that morning, I still didn't even know the facts. I didn't know what was true or what was what. But just the idea of it really pissed me off. You know, how could somebody have the audacity to do that? And then when his buddy, I can't remember his name right now, put up a video that they were going to come online and we were actually going to hear their voices. I was like, oh, holy shit. All right. So it was a hoax. So now let's see what these fools have to say for themselves. And when I listened to it, man, I was just even more appalled. So your thoughts on that, man? Go ahead.
This is the fucking thing that pisses me off about the YouTubing verse, okay? Every one of you people, the 26 people watching, however many people we have in this chat, I fucking love everybody here who gives me the respect to view what I have to say. And you have something like 3,000 subscribers who trust you, people who fucking give you money to listen to you because they like your views and opinions, and you fucking treat them like dirt. You fucking throw their trust. This is everything that I stand against with the media and what they do to us, you know, with just in general, with what's going on with Johnny Depp and everything else like this. And I know we're a part of a different community, but people in this community were hurting, man. People in this community were crying. They were distressed. And you take advantage of people's kindness. You take advantage of the fact that people give you money, man. People gave you money. They gave you something even more important than that. They gave you trust and respect, and it makes every one of us who grind, who want to bring the truth, who want to sit and talk to people just because we like the interaction. You give us all a bad name. You make us look like we just sit here and we want money and we want fame.
Bro, I'm not even monetized. I don't care. I don't care that I'm not monetized, man. I just like being a part of this community and interacting with everybody here and putting out stuff that people can enjoy, especially on lockdown. You know, somebody needs some kind of entertainment and interaction with another human being. And you go and pull some shit like this once you gain everybody's trust. That's something else, man.
The biggest thing that upsets me about this, besides the topic we'll get into that he claimed, okay, that's a whole nother discussion. But the biggest thing that upsets me about this is that I see so many of these YouTubers, and I've talked about this before, they're like, I got a flat tire, I need my subs to go ahead and throw me some, like the abusing of people's hard-earned cash because they believe in someone that they're watched, that they're subscribed to, they like them, so they don't have to donate their time, which is valuable, but their money. That's huge, especially in these times that, you know, you're giving someone money you think you can rely on and they go and they do that to you. That to me is so fucking nasty and disgusting. It's so horrendous. It's the worst feeling in the world. And,
Yeah.
you know, Misanthropy is here. Thank you. We had the
Hey,
pleasure of being
Misanthropy.
on stream with her,
Yeah,
you
she's
know.
amazing. And I mean, the fact that he had the gall to even whine about it. Like I took my little 1,900 out over the course of 4 months. I'm like, dude, that's $1,900 that some of us don't even have. And you're gonna sit there and use that as some kind of excuse to try and run and hide.
He basically said he cashed out. He
Yeah, he
cashed
cashed
out.
out.
And he cashed out on everybody, on a horrible rumor, man, on one of the worst, in my mind, one of the worst things you can say. And look, I don't open up to a lot of people, but when I came on Rob's streams, he was like, we're going to be talking about something tough. And I said, you know what, Rob, because I respect you and you're such a nice guy, and Rob just doesn't ask you to do something without him himself, you know, opening up.
Yeah.
And, you know,
oh, Rob, man.
and Rob, I see you in the chat. You're welcome to jump in here, buddy, and tell us how you feel. I sent you a link. You know, but I consider Rob like a friend, and I don't consider very many people I YouTube as friends. I was telling you, you know, offline, I was telling you, there's very few people I will pick up the phone and call. I got you, Justin Proper, and
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man.
Oh no, man, we've had some great conversation.
Yeah, and you know I have your back all day. Like today was just a very last minute impromptu thing, and I'm sitting here lounging, like just watching. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but just kind of zoned out and just like, I just need to breathe. And then you give me a call, and I'm like, oh well, shit, yeah, let's go, let's do it. So,
yeah, I mean,
if I didn't consider you a friend, I would have been like, nah, man, I can't. You know, I'm busy, or make some kind of excuse up or something like that. But no, man, you know, I'm feeling and looking rough again as usual. But yeah, I was ready to get on here with you and let you, you know, vent it out and get everything off your chest, man. Because I'm with you on this. I'm totally with you.
Like, I don't even know how to unpack all this, but if you guys don't know, this person came out and faked their death, and they used such a taboo topic, such a horrendous thing to say, and really no justification to ever say, unless you have an extreme circumstance like you're being hunted by the mob or something. You know, then I can understand. Or you got someone who's coming to kill you, then yeah, by all means, you know, pull a Machiavelli. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, witness protection, whatever, that's understandable. But to say, you know, oh, this person threatened me and got threats, and from how they talked, I could not distinguish what parts of the story were true, what wasn't. And I'm sitting here trying in my mind as I'm getting angry. And I was telling you offline, I was like, man, I'm sitting there at like 2 or 3 in the morning because I caught the replay because I was doing my own stream at the time with my dad. I just came off of that, and I caught like in the middle while they were doing this. So I went back and rewound and listened to the whole thing. And I'm sitting here going like, dude, all of these great people that we know, all this great community that we're a part of, this affected our community too. And this dude's just going to come up and abuse people's feelings. I mean, the money thing really got me, and the aspect of you claiming that you're dead, man, like, and you know, and you killed yourself. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. There's no justification in the world. There's nothing anyone can tell me that can be like, I understand. No, that is a serious subject. There are people who are in Rob's stream. There are people who are probably in my chat right now. There are people who follow this person that could identify with that, and that were distraught and heartbroken themselves. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna send Rob the link again, you know, in case he can jump on here. You just go ahead, man. I'm going off camera for a second. Jesus, I'm so pissed.
Okay. But yeah, going off what you're saying, man, that's just like that's the worst excuse. And then when I heard this false apology, which it seemed like to me, uh, all of a sudden, you know, him and his girl planned it out, and then all of a sudden, again, there's things that she's doing that he doesn't know about. So the whole suicide thing was her idea, and he even tried to play it out like, "Oh, you said that, you did that? Oh, I didn't know that." Dude, you knew about it. You knew about it the whole time. Okay, you guys were planning this out, and each going on at different times, and well, you basically let her handle it, and then you said as soon as that went out, we immediately felt bad about it. Why didn't you immediately come out and be like, "Oh, guys, just kidding, just kidding. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I'm still here. We're still good. We just want to live our lives and get off YouTube." You could have done that from jump. But then when I saw her, Annie, I think her name is, come in and just lay it on her because she actually reached out to her and said, "Sweetheart, look, if you don't have anywhere to go, you can come stay with me." And she didn't even really know her. She only knew her from YouTube. She invited her to come live with her and help take care of her. And then she kept on going. She kept digging that hole deeper, talking about some, "Oh, I think I'm just going to admit myself and I don't know what to do and blah, 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 this and that." Man, I'm like, and then, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry." Liars. You know that whole story about the boy who cried wolf? Now, anytime they say something, nobody's going to believe them ever. Something can happen to him tomorrow, and it can come out that he was in a car accident and died, and nobody's going to believe it, or they're not going to care. That's the sad part.
You know, I mean, I got 34 people watching here, and I want to tell you guys a story. When I first started YouTubing, when I first started out, and I was just bullshitting about how mad I was about Angry Beast. Or Angry Beast. I was angry at Fantastic Beast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so livid right now. When I came out and I first started this thing, and I started with just 100 subs, I was happy, and I started with 2 or 3 people consistently, 2 or 3 viewers just wanting to follow me and listen to us talk about Fantastic Beast and then Game of Thrones and stuff like that. And when it turned to like 4, 5, 6, I felt like, wow, there's people out there listening to what I have to say. It's amazing when you connect with this many people on that level. And then talking about this, and I have my own take on this Amber Heard thing, and there's people sitting there in my chat interacting, and everyone's interacting with each other, and I go, wow, this is an amazing thing. Like, we're connecting people. This is great. And here you have someone like this who takes that gift. This is a gift. This is a gift to be able to unite people in a common goal, and to get people to love and respect and talk to each other. And for you to abuse that, I think that's the biggest thing that hits home for me, is for you to abuse so many people who entrust you with a responsibility, like coming to them and talking to them. People are taking times out of their lives to listen to us. People got shit to do. I work 3rd shift tonight. I returned back to work because my girlfriend had COVID. And that was another thing. I did a GoFundMe because my girlfriend came down with COVID. We had to leave out of our place, and we got $600. And I'm not ashamed to bring this out to you guys, because people in this community, some longtime supporters of my channel, they donated, and I didn't even want to ask, but my girlfriend was like, "We need help. Just reach out. See, even if we get $1, that'll be great." And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like one of these YouTubers that comes and goes, "Hey guys, I got it rough. Come help me." That's not who I am.
Right.
I will literally live in a cardboard box until I get shit straight, because that's the kind of work ethic I have. And then, people came together in this community. They sent me well wishes. They talked to my girl and told her she hopes she feel better, which, by the way, she is, and she appreciates
Good.
Everything you guys said to her.
Yeah.
She's grateful. But I mean, these people came together. And I mean, with Stevie J and his charity streams, man, these people came together and they united to help someone out. I mean, think about how powerful that is, that people came together and helped somebody out. And you go and you fucking take advantage of that. You fucking treat these people like that. And I know everyone was like, we're going to let it go after this. But I said, fuck that. I'm going to say what I have to say because I got these people here who were hurting too. And Rob is a friend of mine, okay? And when a friend of mine gets hurt by something like this, I'm not going to sit back and not say my piece about it. Rob is one of the nicest guys I think I've come across YouTubing. He's got such a nice heart. He barely really curses unless he's like, you know, really flustered about something. And to see that you affected this man's work, you know, his livelihood, because he cares so much about the people he interacts with.
Yeah, he called his boss. He was like, I can't get it together today. I can't work. I just lost somebody that really meant something to me. You know, that's so messed up. And Rob is like the nicest guy in the world. Like you said, he exudes positivity. I love him for that. And that's why we're all, you know, we keep in contact. And I made another friend, just like I made one out of you, which is awesome. And, you know, the whole GoFundMe thing, you don't even have to be apologetic for that at all. Because, you know, the people, like, even I saw a comment in there, Kathy, she said, Zod is authentic and I like him for that. See, there you go. Man, people know.
Yeah, you know, when I started doing this, I had a lot of people that like me, and they said, man, we can see when you get mad, you're visibly mad. They're like, if I do something wrong or if I misspeak live, I'm on camera so people can see my face, because I want them to know, you know, hey, I fucked up, man. Like, y'all are going to see my reactions because I owe you, if you're watching me, I at least owe you the respect to be there with me in the journey as we talk about these things together. And I've always been about uniting people, especially in a world that we live in today where the media and everybody wants to censor what people are thinking and what they're feeling. I don't want to be like that. You got something to say in the chat. You got something to say on my page. I'm not going to take it off unless it's one of those Amber Heard weirdos. I'm not going to take off your comment. You know, I'm not gonna put you on timeout or something. You know, you let me, you know, if you think it's bullshit, tell me why. That's the kind of YouTuber I am. And when I see people like this manipulating people's feelings, that's fucking wrong. That's everything that I hate about the YouTube world and these and some big YouTubers who use and manipulate their audience for their own personal gain. And that's what it was. He used people for his own personal gain and manipulated people's feelings and made people sad. Well, I can't reconcile with that. I can't say that's okay. It's not.
No, you're absolutely right, man. But he actually admitted that he wasn't thinking about anybody else's feelings. He had no idea that people were going to take it this because he didn't trust anyone. I mean, I'm just acting like a little bitch, basically. I'm like, dude, man, you're getting so much love. You got all these followers. You got subscribers and even people that are sending you money through whatever means on YouTube. I don't even know about that because I'm not trying to do the getting monetized thing, you know. And unless I had like 10,000 followers, I'd be like, oh, well, shit, man, let me try it out. But still, even then, it's just you got to respect this platform, man. You got to treat this platform with respect because you're dealing with all kinds of people from all walks of life, and you have no idea what they've been through in their life.
And hey, Rob, I'm so glad to have you on.
Yeah.
I'm in the car. I got so much to do because I need to see my friends. I want to vent to them. And my friend's like, you want to come over? I was like, yeah, dude, we want to go over. I said, would you want to go?
Yeah, we would.
I can't stay on long because you can see I'm driving.
Sorry, man, you froze for a second.
And yesterday was a very emotional day. To me, I'm not saying this for any other reason than what the truth is. In my life, I lost my buddy, okay? I can't bring him back. And I would do anything right now. If I could take this car and do 88 and I zoomed back in time, I would go back to that before he killed himself and I would say, dude, what are you doing to yourself? What are you doing? And I would save his life. But I didn't know because I was so I don't want to curse because it's your stream, but I was so messed up in the head because of my first marriage problem. Some people think this is the wife I'm still with. No, it was my first wife. My first wife. I should have said that. And because we didn't work out anyway, whatever. She cheated, whatever. That's irrelevant. But I tried to work it out with her. And then I find out after I make the phone call, hours later, that he had killed himself. So now I feel the guilt that it was my fault. I should have never made that phone call. And to this day, I know people keep saying it's not your fault. It was his choice. It's not. I understand that. I get it. I know that truthfully I didn't do it. But the guilt, like, man, was I supposed to call? I called him because I loved the guy like a brother. He was my brother to me. He hung out with me. He was there, good, bad, ugly. If I fucked up, if I cursed, sorry. If I effed up, if whatever it was, he was there. So now this guy goes out, and I honestly thought that he killed himself. When I talked to the Glare last night, and I'm glad he had me on. Thank God he had me on because I was his last guest. I'm so happy he had me on. And when this guy goes and says, well, his white girlfriend, whatever it was, she comes on and says, oh, he killed himself. And I'm like, why? Why would he do such a thing? He has so many people who care about him. He has so many people he had almost 4,000 people. People were members of his channel, which means they actually care about you. People came to his stream, watched his videos. When he came to my stream, people were like, oh, it's Truthy. It's Truthy. Ask me who Truthy was before that. I didn't know who he was. I had no clue who he was. No clue. No clue who he was. I'm sorry, I'm really angry, and I'm trying to get this all in, so I apologize. And the thing that really pissed me off is it's suicide. Bro, here's what you do. If you're having problems and you're on YouTube, right? You know you got a following. Hey, guys, I'm making this video. I'm having family issues. I'm going to disappear for a while. I got really a lot of stuff to handle. I'm very sorry. I truly apologize. I'll be back. But, I need time to fix my life. Everybody does it. A guy was out for 9 months. That's how you handle it. That is professional. That is what you do on this platform because you have people who care about what you're saying. They care about you. They feel better about their lives. People don't understand when you're on this platform, it's not just you're on YouTube. You're on something that is affecting lots of lives. There was 1,400 people in the Glarish channel, and every comment I saw, the comments were like this, flying. You liar. How dare you? How dare you use your suicide? How dare you do this to so many of us who have lost someone to suicide and you're alive? How dare you sit there and do this to people and then you come on and say, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? And when he got reamed by that woman, Anna or Amy, I don't know her name, when he got reamed, he was looking to run. And Mr. Nutt said, no, you take it, you son of a bitch. You take it because you deserve this. You deserve this from everybody who jumps on here. You deserve their anger. They deserve to vent at you because you have hurt so many and so many cared. And then he comes off and says, I didn't know so many would care. Why would they subscribe to your channel? Why would they watch you? Why would they come to your live stream? Why would they donate? Why would they be a member? Oh, I only made $1,900 in 4 months. Really? Really?
Yeah, Rob, that was the biggest thing that pissed me off about that too, was like brushing it off. Like, how many of us sit here and we do this? And look, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's a grind. And before I get into my point, I just want to highlight someone who's been on my channel forever. Jamie Vick said, Ed Zod, you brought a lot of laughter in your streams and you allowed your subs to become a community. So the little bit you asked for is nothing. I'm glad that we could be here for you. Thank you, Jamie Vick. She's one of my she's one of like the first people I had on this channel. And that's the thing. I've had some people on here since the beginning before I got this 39, 40 people watching. I started with like 10 people, even smaller than that, 4 or 5 people who just listened to some assholes venting about Game of Thrones.
But Zod, this is what happens with the community. You meet other people like us. Other people see you. Other people say, man, I want to check out this guy. I never knew he existed. There is YouTubers right now. There's someone starting a channel right now, right? And the greatest thing is when you meet people and you gel and you bond with them and it clicks. Like we click. In my opinion, the three of us click. There's something about it that just flows. It works well, you know? All three of us have been through somebody in our lives who's killed themselves, right? You said it yesterday on the stream. Gary's been through it. Gary was very emotional yesterday. I was emotional
Less than
yesterday.
2 weeks ago, man. Less than 2 weeks ago.
Less than 2 weeks ago, which is even worse. Which is even worse than me, okay? Because this is fresh. This is like right out the door.
Yeah, that's why I was just in such a slump this morning, just watching movies, and then Zod called me. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's talk about it.
So
yeah, I mean, I had to reach out to you guys. Rob, you're one of the nicest people I've met, and I think the thing that made me comfortable on your stream is how you go and you talk and you're willing to put yourself out there. So and it makes me feel like, hey, this guy is willing to put his own stuff out there, and it makes me comfortable to wanna open up and to talk. And the people in your chat, and like you said, this is an amazing thing with us talking to people. And the biggest thing that pissed me off was the fact that, you know, two people that I'm cool with were upset about this. I mean,
yeah, no, absolutely, man. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but Rob, I just wanted to say, man, like the best thing about that stream last night was that you were the last guest on that show, because it really turned the tables around, because you're so full of positivity and just love that you changed, you know, you helped them actually get over that stream for a minute. Because as soon as you clicked off, man, the first thing he said was like, man, such a nice dude, man. I like that guy.
That's nice. I'm gonna have to go
He's like full of positivity.
Really cool. Listen, I'm glad you guys feel that way. And listen, I have a lot of love, and I know people think it's fake, and this guy can't be real. And there's a Star Wars guy, and I know some people are not Star Wars fan, but I gotta say this. I'm gonna lose you guys because there's no internet where I'm going.
You're not gonna lose us ever.
And hopefully I'm going to do a stream. Hopefully you two will come tomorrow and we can vent and put a closure. That's what I want to do. When tomorrow night I want to do a closure. That's it. Never talk about this again. You know, I mean, we can talk about our lives, but I don't want to talk about him again. I don't want to keep giving him the glory that he doesn't deserve, you know?
Absolutely. I agree.
The thing is, listen, I told them last night when I jumped on, I said, listen, I'm not a tough guy like you are, Mr. Nut, and I'm not a tough guy like you are, Will. I said, I don't know you guys, but from what I've watched and from what I've seen, you guys went right after him, and that was no holds barred. And to hear things like, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? Oh, I can't handle it. You can't handle this. For 2 weeks, a community was in disarray, fighting amongst each other. YouTubers were fighting amongst each other. People were off on, it's a hoax. No, it's not. How dare you? How dare you harass his girlfriend? Who are you? Don't tell me what to do. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody was at war. For 2 weeks, that's all I saw on channels I never, ever seen on this platform ever. And I was watching live as people were attacking each other. And I was like, wow, what has become of this? When I saw 10:30 tonight, I'm streaming the McGoos are here. That was like a slap in my face, man. Am I glad he did it? Absolutely. I'm glad that this will now come to an end. Yes. I am so happy that this will be over with and this will be done with, and we'll move on. We'll all survive, and you know that's what you do in life. There's an obstacle, and you get through the obstacle.
Exactly, man. Like you said in the stream, we're all human. You know what I mean? And we need closure. Yeah.
And you know, for all those who lost somebody, all I can say is I'm sorry. You know, I can't do anything. I don't have the power to help you. I wish I did. I know how it feels.
Don't start,
it
Rob.
hurts.
I'm gonna come give you a hug right now. Don't start, man.
Yeah, man. I want to get all emotional.
You're gonna kill me over here, man. Don't do it.
I'm sorry. I'm still. in pain. I showed everybody my text message to my boss. You saw the date, clear as day. You saw the Twitter I put up there, clear as day. Okay? It's up there. It's on my tweet. I didn't knock it down. Go look for yourself. It's on my Twitter page. I sent her a message. I cannot find it. I wish I could. I searched. I don't know how to. I can't find it anywhere. But I did send her a message. Never got a response. And, to be fooled, to be in pain like this, to be angry like this today. That's why I need support. And I need to see my friends. I need to vent. I need to get this out of me. I need you guys are here. It's a good platform to vent. And tomorrow, I'm hoping you guys will come and we could just, I'm going to leave an open invitation. Whoever wants to come on, I don't care. If everybody wants to vent, let's get it out of us. Let's put it out there, and then let's close the book and let's move forward with life and get back to Depp and Heard. And Gary, I'm sorry, man. Now I'm gonna have to give you a hug, Gary. Look at you, man.
Nah, hey, leave me alone. I'm good, man. I love you, bro. I love you, dude. For
Gary, if you need, because I gotta go, but I'm going to say this lastly. Gary, if you need to call me, you want to talk, you want to text me, we'll make a time. I will talk to you. You can tell me whatever's on your mind, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll be there for you. You know that I got your back.
No doubt, man. I got my big boy pants on now. I'm good.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But it's hurtful, man. Because you know why it's hurtful? Because I'm going to use the line he said last night. I didn't know people care. Well, we do care. We care about people we've lost. We care about what we've been through. We all are human. Who knows what crap we'll go through this year? Who knows what crap we'll go through next year? Nobody knows. But, that's why you go to people. That's why you look to someone you can trust. You look to someone who you can, and I trusted him. I didn't know him, but I cared, man. My heart felt for his girl. My heart felt for him. When I was thinking, my brain was like, why didn't he get in touch with me? Why didn't he DM me? It's open. He can write to me. Why didn't he reach out to any of us? Why would he do this? Man, his girl's got to be devastated. Oh, maybe we'll do a live stream for her. Maybe I could have her on my live stream if I can get in touch with her. Maybe I could do a GoFundMe page for her. All this is going through my head to get slapped in the face.
Yeah.
And be told, guess what, buddy? Guess what? It was a lie.
Well,
wow.
Exactly. Wow. Right there. That's what I wanted to tell you. I mean, because everything that you just said is because you're that guy. You're that genuine guy who truly cares and would give somebody the shirt off his back in an instant if they needed it, But the fact that he lied like that, nobody is going to trust this guy again. So that's why I think it's good for us to get this off our chest and just let him go on his merry way, because nobody is going to trust this guy ever again. And the sad part about that, this is the only part that's sad to me, is that, like I said, I was telling Zod earlier, if something happened to him tomorrow, he was the boy who cried wolf. Either nobody would believe it or nobody would care.
I heard you say it. I was listening. I was just brushing my teeth.
Okay.
And I just want to say, everybody, I did hear you. I did see you in the chat. Don't think I am ignoring you. I love you all. You guys are terrific. I don't know what words I could say to you, all of you out there, besides hang in there. If you want to vent, if you want to come on my stream tomorrow, you could come right on. You don't have to show your face. You could just do this. You do one of these, and you can vent. And I'm going to let you vent, and I'm going to let you say what you want to say. And if you want to, come and get it out, and let's put a closure. And then let's try to look forward, because we can't change our past. What's happened. People make choices. We love them deeply, like Gary, like Zod, like myself, like any of you. You're all important. Don't anybody ever think that you're not important in this life. And if you think for 1 second that nobody cares or loves you, you're wrong. There's an 800 number. Go look it up. Call. You could be anonymous. Don't kill yourself. Don't harm yourself. People love you. And as you can see, imagine if he was dead right now. Imagine how each one of us would feel. Imagine how 1,400 people in the Glarus chat would have felt. Imagine how Will would have felt. Imagine how Mr. Nut would have felt. Imagine how all of us felt. And you know what's amazing? We're not even family. We don't even know each other. I live here. You live there. This one lives there. This one's in another country. This one's in another, all around the world. And man, how many people? Think about that. How powerful this is. It's a sad day. It's a frustrating day. I just don't want to take any more time. I really have to go, but I love you guys. You two are like bros to me. Anytime you need, you know where I am. And all of you in the chat, I love you guys so much. Thank you for your love. I feel it. I feel it in here. I love you. I truly do. I wish I could help each and every single one of you, but listen, I'm just a human. This hurts. I'm pinching myself. This shit hurts. So I have no superpower to help you. If I did, I would use it. I don't know what else I could say besides thank you for your love, your support. And I know you care, unlike that other retard. Don't let him win. We're going to close the book on this. Do it today. Get out your frustration on this channel with Zod and Gary. All you come tomorrow. Let's get out our frustration, and then let's close the book and let's move forward. And that's all I can say. We got to look forward. We can't look in my rearview mirror because then we're always doing this, and I'm always going backward instead of driving forward. So remember that we got to go forward. We can't go back all the time. We go back, we're never going to move on with our lives. We're always going to be like this, and we can't be like that. We got to move forward in our lives. But as long as we have each other, this community is strong. We'll be there for Johnny. We're supporting him, and we can support each other, and that's what we got to do. And that's I got to go, but I love you guys. Text me if you want, DM me, and I'll make sure I get back to you guys. Thank you for having me on, Zod. I really appreciate it, man.
Love you, man.
No problem, man. I'm glad that you could speak how you felt, and thank you so much. And hopefully, I plan to have you on under better circumstances. Do an interview or something.
I'd love to be on, man. I listen. Here's how I saw it. Okay, we lost Truthy, but last night I met two new guys. So hey, I made two new acquaintances. I met General Zod. I met Gary. So you know what? Okay, I lose a person here and there, but there's always someone else around the corner who I don't know is there to meet. And that's the way I got to look at it. Again, I can't look behind me. After tomorrow, I just got to look ahead. And that's I won't ever forget, because the next time this happens, I don't know where my trust is going to be because of this guy. And that's the sad part. Now, can I trust the next person? And this moment forward, will I be able to trust the next person? And that is going to be a huge mountain for me to climb. And that's the problem. And Gary, man, listen, I got you, bro. I feel you, and I'm so sorry for your loss, man. I wish I could take your pain out of your chest and just smash it like this, but all I can tell you is, man, I care about you, and if you ever have a weak moment or you ever feel like you need somebody, text me, man. Text me, and I'll make the time to talk to you. Anytime, bro.
Indeed, man. Indeed. I appreciate that. But yeah, I like to feel I'm a little stronger than that. So anytime I text you, it's just going to be to say, what's up? Hey, man.
Oh, dude, you are. but you know what? But understand, it doesn't hurt, man. You're still a man. You're allowed to cry, bro, because you're human. You're allowed to cry because you have a heart. You're allowed to cry because you care. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
It's absolutely a beautiful quality in any human being. What isn't a beautiful quality is someone like Amber Heard or someone like Truthy McGoo who don't care. And that is a very ugly, disgusting quality.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Always remember that.
Yeah.
For everyone who just joined us, I just want to preface this because I had a subscriber my entire J, and of course, show some love to Mr. Pop Culture PB in the chat. If you guys don't know, he co-hosts on Friday with me, Late Night Talks, and he came in and said, "What the actual fuck is going on?" He's my buddy that I was talking about offline. If you're just tuning in or you're just joining us, we are talking about a YouTuber named Truthy McGoo, who's close to a few people we know in our community, and he faked his death. He said he came out. His wife said that he committed suicide, and there were people who were donating money, who felt bad, who were devastated. And last night we all found out it was a hoax and it was a lie. And this was preceding a stream that Rob, Gary, and me did when we came out and we talked about our feelings and we're sharing stories to comfort the community. And this guy basically took people's money, came on to apologize, and it wasn't even sincere apology. And so I've been talking with these guys for a while now, and I was personally angry. And I knew Rob would be doing a stream eventually, but I couldn't wait. So I called up Gary, and I said, "Hey, Gary, man, we gotta go live. We gotta talk about this and let people know how we feel." Because there'll be some people who be like, "Oh, well, you guys don't know him. How are you invested?" And it's like, yeah, we are invested because we know the community, and that's the power of YouTubing. When you have 50 people watching, or you have people who watch you, and those people who respect you are in the chat every day, and they're talking to you, and you have someone who comes out and hurts all of the people who follow you, then yeah, I'm in it. I got something to say about it, because these are people that are nice enough to come to my platform. And unlike this asshole, I am not going to take that for granted. I'm not going to not speak my mind on someone who collected money. Like, that's the big thing. Collected people's hard-earned fucking paychecks. Like, we are in Corona times. People are having a tough time getting a job, and they give you $2 here, $3 here, hundreds of dollars there. You have the audacity to come on someone's stream as part of an apology and say, "I'm cashing out with fucking 1900," and make like it's not a big thing. Like, you had people subscribe to you, your fan page, and it's ridiculous. Pop culture PB. I ain't talking about you. He says Zod was talking about me in the green room, eh? I'm sure it was only good things. Yeah, PB. Like, me and PB, when we first started, let me give you some context to how I treat my friends. I've known PB for a couple of years now. I've been to his house. For 4th of July with my girlfriend. I don't do that for everyone that I stream with, right? I have great respect for everything that we've done. He helped me create Late Night Talks. I call him my co-host. He's my co-host. He's a good friend of mine. We helped build a stream together, a segment. And I can't imagine going to my friend and being like, "Yeah, man, I'm going to fake my death, and what do you think about that?" PB would be like, "Are you fucking out of your mind, Zod?" That's what he'd say. Anybody else would be like,
he'd cut your ass off, man. I mean, I've heard the streams between you and PB, man, and you guys are awesome together, man. You mesh well together. He's a great guy. He's such a smart ass. I love it. He would definitely tell you off. If you ever heard those words come out of your mouth, he would smack you through the microphone.
Yeah, it's like, if I had the gall and the audacity to even dream up something like that, I know I got so many people who would be like, "Hey, man, whatever the situation is, we can work it out. You in some trouble. I got people I could talk to offline who would be like, yeah, Mr. Lemon Pie here, who's been in this chat for a while. He said PB would unleash the bears on you. Yeah, PB would do that, but yeah, he said, "I'm already dead. I got my nexus snapped." But I mean, if anyone, in my group, if I tried something like that, they would put me into check. And the biggest thing that shocks me about this is the people. Imagine the people, Gary, who he let in on this, and they said, yeah, go ahead, man, fake your death. Fake your death. You co-signed for someone to let people think that they're dead by suicide? Are you fucking crazy? What kind of nonsense thinking is that you hurt all of these great people in this community that are nice enough?
Exactly, man.
You know?
And even those false wellness checks that he was talking about, even the cops were like, dude, that's so stupid. You know what you need to do? Just stay dead. Just
my father, you guys don't know, this is my father in the chat here, Lee Cole. He said, I was actually hiding from the FBI. Yeah, true story. So, I mean, you know, I've had my father on here a couple of times when I'm doing this thing. And I'm going to go off camera for a second. I've had my dad on here a couple of times talking with me about subjects. We just did an awesome stream yesterday on Hun Lee, the guy from Warrior, and talking about how great of a guy he was. And we were in this middle of this stream. And thankfully, I didn't find out about this till after I got done, because I would have been like upset. And I'm sure my dad would have had a lot to say about it. But someone taking someone's money and faking their death is so atrocious. And it's why I had to come on this morning and talk about it, because I'm sitting there 2 or 3 in the morning while my girl's asleep. And I'm sitting here going, fuck. And she's sitting there, I'm trying to keep my voice down, because I was sitting here like, there were 1,400 people watching that stream. That the anger in that crowd, and the fact that you foster anger and dissent amongst other people in the community is disgusting, man. I mean, we got 51 wonderful people watching us now that are here like, hey, we understand, we understand about what you guys are going through, and we're sorry you feel that way, but look, I'm more angry for you guys and what this person did to you.
Yeah.
And Dad, it was a lot of money. What did he say? Like 1,900 he got from members of his channel.
Yeah.
$1,900 he got from members, and he cashed that in. And he makes it sound like he did a great thing. He's moving, right? And he didn't highlight, he had no remorse that he
made it sound like, I'm sorry to cut you off, man, but he made it sound like, well, that's all I got. I'm like, really, man? That's all you got? Dude, if anybody gave me $1 on one of my streams or on my channel, if I was able to be monetized, you know how thankful I would be for that $1?
Yeah, I mean, Tammy Tammy in our chat says I was one of those members. Like, we got people in the chat. I mean, and it's not just about the figure so much either, as it is about, for me, the trust. Like, I am thankful for everybody who sits here and listens to me, and I don't get paid for this. And even if I got paid, I would be thankful, but I don't want to be one of those people that, like, you have to give money. If you want to, then that's cool. If you don't, then that's cool too. I mean, I do this because I like talking to people. And this guy gets all of this. He's monetized. He's making money off of ad revenues too. No one, I think everyone was so mad. No one brought that up. I mean, he also made ad revenue from being monetized for every video he's ever done.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And there's so many people that care, like especially someone like Donald Dolan, and he was a big supporter of him as well, and he just pretty much duped everyone, and like Donald he supports all of us, man. He tried to buy me a brand new guitar. I was like, no, man, you don't have to do that. I just appreciate that you like my stuff. That's great. But yeah, just completely take advantage of that. That's the worst thing. Number one. And on top of that, you do this. You fake your death. You don't play around with death. Because there's so many people. Oh God, you don't even understand how many people you're affecting, man. Because even if someone
Yeah,
not subscribed to his channel and just happens to come across his channel and finds out this news, it may affect them in some way.
yeah, someone who didn't even know what was going on. Did you just want to do a recap really quick? Because my dad was like, "Can you explain this story
Oh, go
to
ahead,
B
man.
who just came into the chat?"
Yeah. Well,
So
you can articulate it better than me, man. Go ahead.
so basically, this guy named Truthy McGoo, he's a YouTuber that some of us know, some of us don't. A friend of mine who was just on Rob Rules, he knew him, had him on his channel, and his wife put out that he had died, he had killed himself. People in the communities were all devastated. They were all upset, and they came together and they were giving support to his wife. They were, I'm sorry, girlfriend, because he made it clear it wasn't, it wasn't his wife. So people came together. They were upset. They were hurt. And then stuff started coming out that it was a hoax. People within different communities were fighting. Like, why would anyone say something like this? That's crappy. Why would you? Why would that? It can't be a hoax, because why would someone say that they were dead? Like, that's taking it to the extreme. You had channels going to war with each other of people in communities that we knew, and even some infighting. And then come to find out last night, the Glare and Mr. Nut and a bunch of other people had a stream, and he came on and said it was a hoax and he was sorry, and he gave the worst apology. I'm gonna say it's worse than if Amber Heard gave an apology. I'm just gonna put no. It's probably an Amber Heard apology if she wasn't egotistical. I mean, that's the kind of apology he came, and he only came out. This is the kicker. He only came out and said he was sorry because someone who has cancer or something more complex than that, but that's what I'm going to use because I don't know the specifics, because she said he took money from her, was the only reason he came out to set the record straight.
Exactly.
Hearing that back, I don't even know.
Yeah. No, bro, he was like Amber would say, defending himself. He wasn't coming out to apologize for what he did, because if he was saying, like he said before, like, I immediately I immediately regretted it. See, man, when I get upset, my words start stumbling. But so he immediately regretted it. So you could have came out a long time ago and said, yo, my bad. But as soon as he found out that he was being called a stealer instead of a liar, he's like, oh no, I have to come out and defend myself, and then I'll apologize for the rest. But I can't believe him on that, because supposedly he was trying to help her, and he seemed like a genuine guy trying to help somebody out, but he was trying to gain access to that and try to get money. And he helped her set it up, apparently, from what I understand. And there were other talks about him trying to change the password on it and trying to get access to the money. So he didn't, he wasn't able to get it. So the money still went to her, which is good. And actually, that's something we should talk about later too, because she's really suffering from something. So that GoFundMe for her is legit. It's legit. And if we can help her out.
And thank you. One of my new mods, Sherry K, she put the GoFundMe. She put the GoFundMe in it. And to Dad's point, no, I would not have him on, but he disappeared, Dad. He's done. He just disappeared, deleted all of his accounts. He only came on that show yesterday. He came on the show, and it was in his own words. You could go check out Glare. It was from his own mouth. So there's no trying to say, oh, you misinterpreted it. It wasn't misinterpreted. It came from him. I listened to it. It was from his own words, and people here who were in the chat who saw that. It was from his own mouth.
Yep.
He said it himself. He's on record. That video's up there forever for everybody to see him explain himself. And he says, oh, you know, I didn't know so many people cared about me. Dude, people gave you money. Like, really?
Yeah, that's the most ignorant thing you could ever say, man. That's the most ignorant thing. And speaking of his boy, Mr. Nut, man, I'm so glad that he, I mean, it started with Andy. She started ripping him a new one and going off on his girlfriend too. And then Mr. Nut was, he got so pissed because, you know, he actually considered him a friend. And he did all this crap, and he was like, well, I didn't know. I don't trust everybody in this YouTube universe or whatever. I didn't know I can trust you guys. I didn't realize it. But he was like, he got so livid that he pounded his desk while he was talking to him like that. And he broke it. He like broke his desk, and all this stuff started flying all over the place. I was like, well, thank you for that, man. Because you're showing your true feelings. And when you can do that in front of everyone, you know that's real.
Oh, yeah. You can't stage that kind of anger, because that was like he talked to the dude offline and treated him like he didn't even know him, which was in itself. And Dad has a good point. He goes, he is now someone else, guaranteed. Yeah, like that's what we were all saying, because he made up this, I'm deleting my account totally. Like, I'm done with YouTube. And people, I've heard people say this isn't the first time he's come on as, you know, something else. He talked about changing his channel to something else.
That's some stupid shit. Go ahead, man. I'm trying to remember what he said, but go ahead. I'm with you.
It was like Darth something. I don't know. It was something ridiculous. I was so upset at that point. I'm like, so you've confirmed, like you're saying, I'm done, but you confirmed you talked to a friend, and the friend, he didn't even tell what he was doing. Friend had no clue, because he did this before, you know, he knew about this whole thing.
Yeah.
I guess he was in the process of faking his own death. And it's like, it's just like, this is the type of thing I never thought in my life I'd encounter someone, you know, like with the Tupac thing was hilarious when he's like, why can't we get Tupac back?
The Machiavelli. Yeah, I think that channel was supposed to be like he was going to be trying to investigate people who dox people. Like, seriously?
You know, let me tell you a story. I want to tell you guys something, because everyone asked me, why am I General Zod? And the reason I'm General Zod is someone doxed me, and they put my photos of my daughter and my family onto a very inappropriate site. And I could verify this through Pop Culture PB, who's in the chat, and Justin Proper. We spent the night looking at it. Someone else we know, Mad Squirrel. We found my photos, my personal family photos, on a very inappropriate website with very sick people making sick comments about my young daughter. At the time, she was like 13 or 12. And I'm not going to go into the comments that were made, but they were very predatory.
Wow.
And after that happened, I locked my Facebook. I changed my name on everything. I don't even go on Facebook anymore. I've blocked everything. Like, there's a General Zod page, but it's locked, and no one can see anything in it. I had Mad Squirrel do the securities on it, and I changed my name, and I didn't put my real name out there because, yeah, that stuff happens. But I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't fucking fake my death. I didn't even go offline. I just came up. I remember, because everyone was thrown for a loop in the community. I was part of the Phantom Menace at the time, and they were like, who's General Zod? And I gave them my real name. I go, it's me, but I'm going to do a persona. I'm going to do an alias, because, you know, I don't want people to have my information, especially now we got 53 people watching. Look, I trust everyone who's watching, but you do get those trolls that get in there that are internet savvy that'll go through your personal history and try to put things out there. And after this happened, I changed up my name, my channel, my the persona and everything. And you know, I'll go on camera, and if you really want to dig, then good for you. But look, that's the thing about YouTubing, right? We're on a platform where we talk to tons of people. You're gonna get people. When I did my review on Captain Marvel, you know how many fucking threats I got over a movie? I still got it saved in my review. You guys can look at the comments. I had people who were like, you're a sexist. I hate you. You should die. Oh, like over a movie, man.
During that time, you were right in the thick of it, though, because that's when all these movements started happening and stuff like that. So I just sat back in the cut and just watched and just, you know, just pulled my popcorn out and had a good time watching everybody go at it. It's hilarious. But yeah, man.
Yeah, and you know, I was in it. Let me tell you, if people don't know, I was one of the only and first YouTubers. I did a 10-minute video ranting on Brie Larson. I can't quote everything that was in there, but it's somewhere in my playlist. You can find it. I did a 10-minute video about how angry I was about Brie Larson's comments. And that video, I got tons of people who threatened me and things like that. And, you know, you know, and threatening me over a movie.
For the record, everyone, I love Brie Larson. Okay, I love Brie Larson. Just to let you know.
You know, and then I found Amber Heard, and I'm like, you know, in hindsight, Brie ain't that bad. Like, I came on and I go, well, folks, I never thought I'd see the day, you know, that a staunch Brie hater would be like, you know, there's always someone worse, I guess. And like, here I am. And that brings me to my next point of what this guy was saying on the stream. Dude, you're a YouTuber. We're going to get threatened. We're going to get people who come in the comments and call us names and say, F you, you're gay. I've had people literally come on my Game of Thrones stream and just type, you're gay, and then leave, and I never seen them again. Like, this is you're what gay. We do.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty happy today. Yeah, sure. Well, speaking of people that we love, I'm going to bring on the one that we love the most. That's worse, not worse, but better than Brie Larson. Hello, it's Amber Heard, everyone. Gary had to run away. I got this on because I'm practicing for my next film coming up, Butt Pirates. So, have you any questions for me?
Yeah, you know, how do you feel to be more hated than Queen Brie Larson?
Oh, everybody's lying. They all love me. They're all lies, and basically, it's Johnny's fault. You know. But I mean, what else? Go on. I mean, do you want receipts?
Let's. Oh my goodness! Here today you're going to show receipt. This is big, folks. We're gonna see. We've been waiting for months now to see receipts.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see the receipts.
Oh, here we go. There's my receipt. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong side. Wrong side. Okay.
Excuse me for.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to be charity receipts. That said Subway.
It's a Subway receipt because I had to take the Subway to get to the charity. So.
It had the writing from Subway, the sandwich people, like you were hungry and you got your sub.
Same difference. I had to take the Subway to get the Subway because I was hungry, and then I went and told them that it's Johnny's fault.
Okay, so am I getting that for you? It's Johnny's fault for everything?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's Johnny's fault that he fell in love with me. I mean, it's everybody's fault that they fall in love with me. I can't help that, you know. But I just want to give to people who, you know, who could. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, so I just want to clarify this. So You haven't answered really any questions. You've kind of just said you went to Subway to get a Subway, which that wasn't even really a receipt.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, that wasn't a receipt. So, I mean, where's the money to the charity, to the children's hospital?
There was one time I got a receipt. But it's Johnny's fault. Next.
Okay, so there was one time you got a receipt and it was Johnny's fault. You got the receipt?
Well, look what he did to me. Look, he knocked out my teeth. Okay. You see this? Johnny did this to me.
But I heard that you guys don't even have content. It literally looks like you have something in your teeth.
No, I don't. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, Gary. Gary.
Oh wow! Well, that was definitely not at all illuminating. We got virtually no answers there. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to see real receipts.
Sorry about that, guys. We had to run. Something about picking up a package. I don't know.
Oh wow! Gary, you've made quite a bond with Amber Heard. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I love it. I get to drive around in a Tesla, but for some reason, I keep hearing Elon Musk's voice in the speakers saying, "Where are you? Where are you?" It's weird. Weird.
Wow. I mean, a lot of shocking revelations today. Amber Heard appeared on here and gave us absolutely no clues as to where the receipts are. So that was a typical Amber interview. So
yeah.
So I'm glad she came to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Just had to lighten up the mood.
I'm glad we could lighten up the mood. And look, I'm done talking about this. This was a really horrendous.
Thanks,
I was, this was a really sore subject, and I'm glad we can add some levity at the end. But I'm really glad that we had 51 people watching that I talked about this, and I wanted to say to everybody in this community, thank you so much for your continued support. I'm sorry that someone faked their death and made you guys believe something that wasn't true. I'm sorry if you gave money to someone, you were a member of their page, and they abused your trust. And I give you my personal promise right here, if you guys didn't know, that as a YouTuber, as a content creator, I have a responsibility to make sure that I'm being truthful and honest with you guys. And I'm never going to ever do anything that's shady, maniacal, manipulative. Like, don't get me wrong, I've got aspirations for world domination. Someone last night said I should run for president. I said, that's a great idea. But I mean,
I'd vote for you. I'd vote for you.
That's scary if we could get a vote for Zod movement going. But, I won't ever be untruthful to you guys. I'm going to bring you guys the latest in media news, tell you guys my honest feelings. And if you like it and you hit that thumbs up, cool. And if you don't like it and you thumbs down it, that's fine too. Your guys' opinions matter to me. Your thoughts, your feelings matter to me. I care. Gary cares. Rob cares. Everybody who's been in this chat or as a YouTuber cares. And I'm just going to read some comments and then wrap it up because we've got a new title, The Woman. My beautiful woman came home, and I'm gonna spend some time with her and watch some movies and just eat some food. But Tammy says, at General Zod, thank you, and I am thrilled to be a part of your world. Also, we definitely needed laughter after last night, so thank you, Gary, for that. It was
no,
all hell and sense you vote for me.
Yeah,
President
sometimes
Zod for 2024.
we got to break the mold sometimes, man. We can't keep going down that rabbit hole all day long, man. We got to bring some laughter and joy back to the people and back to us, the ones who are really affected. We just got to learn to laugh and love each other and love ourselves. And man, tomorrow in Rob's stream, everybody will have a chance again to vent and get it off their chest. And I love the idea that he's going to allow people to come on and give their stories and get it off their chest as well. So we'll be there listening.
That's comment. I mean, I'll be as truthful as a villain can be. When it comes to outing people.
Hey, sometimes villains are the most truthful. They'll sit there while you're hanging from a rope in front of the, while you're hanging from a rope over the shark pit, they'll give you their whole plan of what they're trying to do.
Absolutely. And if you guys don't know, tomorrow too, I'm doing a stream at 5 p.m. Central Time with Come Geek Some. I'm going to interview him. He's Welsh, apparently. I said he was from the UK. I apologize for that. I didn't know there was a difference, but apparently don't mess up the geography. So he's a great YouTuber. He's going to be coming on and talking. And we're going to have some great times. We're going to go to Rob's stream and we're going to do that. Depending on how late my stream when he does the stream, I may come in a little bit later, but I'll be there. Everybody go check out Rob's channel. In the comments, check out Pop Culture PB. Check out his channel. He's got some great content. Go over and check out my father, Lee Cole. I've got these plugged in from the Friday stream and Saturday stream, which was yesterday. I got their channels in there, so go and check them out, please, because this is what we do, and we love to bring you guys some facts, some truth. PB likes bringing you guys laughter. If you want to see some really hilarious rants, go check out his YouTube channel. Sherry K linked Come Geek Some. Go check out his channel. I can't wait to have him on. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, Dan is such a lovely guy, man. He's like a big teddy bear. I just want to give him a hug. And every time I watch him, hello, you lovely faces. We're just going to flip this around right here and get right into it. I love him, man. He's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to have him on because I feel like I'm really going to be outclassed. Like I got to bring some kind of accent because I can't. You already have one,
man. Bro, you got the hat. You got the hat. You can't beat the hat. You can't beat that.
But thank you everybody for watching. If you liked this, hit that like button. If you were new and you popped in and you like us, subscribe. And thank you to this great community. And I hope that we brought you guys some closure. I hope you guys were able to get out some feelings. I hope you guys were able to vent about this. And don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Everyone have a good day. And we'll see you on the next one.
The darkness before we never crossed our